John Witherspoon is with us. He's the CEO and president of Skowhegan Savings. And welcome, John. How are you?
Hi, Greg. Thank you. I'm great.
Nice to see you. And boy, pretty excited about your latest acquisition of the two local banks here, of course, in Stratton and in Kingfield. And you're kind of investing in the area, and we're glad to see it locally and to be able to have those services available. Tell us what makes Skowhegan Savings different, and tell us why you acquired these banks.
Sure. Well, first of all, it's more than two branches. There's 5 branches from Farmington, Phillips, Rangeley, Stratton, and Kingfield.
Oh, my bad.
So
wow.
we really have a good, solid franchise in Franklin County North. And really what differentiates us, or the reason we did it, is we've been around for 140 some odd years, and we've been doing business in Franklin County and felt that it was, would be great to have a facility here. I've been in the area for 34 years, having originally run the bank in Kingfield, and I think our staff in Kingfield has nearly 100 years experience servicing the area, so we really feel that we can bring strong local knowledge. Our bank is a mutual bank. We have, we don't have a commitment to shareholders. Our commitment is really to our communities and our customers. So rather than paying out dividends, we look at ourselves as having an obligation to reinvest in our communities. And an example of that is when the Hudson Trails system first became developed, we saw the economic growth potential for that both in Franklin and Somerset counties, and got involved in helping finance the beginning stages and ongoing financing of the huts as they've developed. And that's been a great, exciting project for us, and,
Sure.
and certainly had a great impact on the area.
Yeah, I got to believe that a big city banker would not have the depth of knowledge to support a program like that.
No, you're right, and the differentiation is getting a lot greater as the larger banks get larger. I've been here, and most of our staff here has been here since the first condominiums got developed at Sugarloaf, so we know the projects. We feel comfortable financing them. A lot of banks, have a cookie cutter approach. One of the advantages we have is we portfolio our loans. We don't sell them, so we create our own rules, and we have our own flexibility, and we service our loans. So when a customer comes to us, they know they're going to deal with the same people, not only when they get their loan, but if, as 20 years down the road, when they need to have a piece of property released or something done,
Right.
They're dealing with the same folks that gave them the loan in the first place.
And if someone hasn't dealt with that, they wouldn't know the complexity of that. But and when you say your own portfolio, what you're saying is you finance them with your money, and you don't sell those mortgages to outside people. Is that correct?
Yep, exactly. And that's the nice thing about being a true community bank is the money that comes out of the community, as far as deposits, gets reinvested in the community. So you can, our customers, and we obviously have very competitive products, but they can know that they're helping with the economic development in the local community, and not New York or Boston or
Right.
China.
And if you're going to buy in an area, who would be the most comfortable people to speak with than people that have actually grown up in this area? You could have perhaps done mortgages on property more than once, right?
Oh, many times. Yeah, I ride. I ski every weekend, so I often ride the lift with people that I financed 20 years ago, 30 years ago, which is kind of neat. It's fun.
So you didn't open a bank up here just to get a free pass?
No, my wife provides me with that. So far, anyway.
What kind of changes will we see locally and with the acquisitions that you've acquired?
Yeah, you won't see any changes personnel-wise. We've actually added staff to better serve folks. I think you'll see, a greater commitment to the area, because we depend on the rural areas of Western and Central Maine for our livelihood as bankers. So we are definitely committed to the area. From a service standpoint, I think I've heard from others, and they're starting to experience something unique about the bank. And we answer our phones with a live person, and 90% of the time, the person that answers the phone can resolve whatever issue or problem, or whatever need the person has, which got a little challenging early last week when we first we first made the conversion, because we had a lot of phone. I think all 8,000 customers called us all on Monday, but that's definitely gotten better, and I think as people experience that, they'll realize that, wow, this bank is really personalized. A lot of banks say they are, but we really try to live and breathe it.
That's quite a bold move to take things backward to the way
Right.
banking used to be, isn't it?
Yeah, it's but I think it's probably more efficient in the long run because a customer calls, someone answers the phone, and 9 times out of 10 they get their problem solved instead of bouncing them 2 or 3 times and bouncing back and having to call back. So we think it's actually efficient.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So exciting things, and I'm sure you're going to do very well. So if anyone is looking to do any type of financing or open new accounts, we would urge you to support this great bank and the acquisitions that you've made. You've got plenty of locations now.
Yeah, thank you. And we have a location in the Base Lodge today. We're going to have a booth, and we are offering a $250 coupon towards closing costs for anybody that has the wisdom to refinance at Skowhegan Savings.
Wow, that's great.
Yep.
And we welcome you to the again as an advertiser here on WSKI, and we appreciate it and look forward to the good things that you're doing here.
Thank you.
Thanks
very much.
John. Thanks for being here. John Witherspoon, he is the CEO and President of Skowhegan Savings.